Ladies and gentlemen, this morning's address to the graduates will be delivered by United States Congressman James Renacci. He represents the 16th District and currently serves on the House Ways and Means Committee and the House Budget Committee. His full biography is provided in your program, but allow me to share with you just a few highlights of his distinguished career. A native of Western Pennsylvania, Jim Renacci was the first member of his working-class family to graduate from college. He earned a bachelor's degree in business administration from Indiana University of Pennsylvania in 1980 and became a certified public accountant. He worked for a time at Grant Thornton in Pittsburgh, then moved to Wadsworth, Ohio in 1983. There he founded LTC Management Services, a company that owned, operated, and managed nursing facilities throughout the region. That was the first of several business ventures he created. In fact, Jim Renacci has owned and operated more than 60 entities, created more than 1,500 jobs, and employed more than 3,000 people. He's also dedicated much of his life to public service. He spent 5 years as a volunteer firefighter in Wadsworth, served on the city's Planning Commission, Board of Zones Appeal, and was later elected to 2 terms as president of the City Council. 2004, Renacci was elected mayor of Wadsworth. He successfully balanced the city's $80 million budget and converted a multi-million-dollar deficit into a surplus, all without raising taxes. Jim Renacci was elected to the United States House of Representatives in November 2010 and was sworn into office January 2011. He is serving his 3rd term representing the 16th District of Ohio. Renacci and his wife Tina have 2 sons and a daughter. Graduates, please give your attention to this highly accomplished and successful legislator. Congressman Renacci, would you step forward at this time and address our graduates? Welcome.
Good morning, class of 2016. It's an honor to be here with all of you today. It doesn't seem that long ago that I was sitting right where you are today, minutes away from graduating, with my whole life ahead of me. At that time, I had no idea what the next years of my life might bring. And I certainly never thought I would be standing here 36 years later, delivering the commencement speech to all of you. In fact, I can't even tell you who my commencement speaker was. Like many of you, my mind was elsewhere. I'm focused on things like hanging out with my friends and family afterwards, making plans for the summer, and what I might be doing in the weeks and months following graduation. But my hope today is that I can share with you some of the lessons I've learned since I sat in your seats, and to paint a picture of the world of opportunities that lie ahead of all of you. Today marks the end of one memorable and important stage of your life, but it also marks the beginning of a new and exciting stage, one that is defined by endless opportunities that may take you places you have never imagined. But never forget, opportunities are what you make of them. And the decisions you make in the next few years of your life will set the stage for what you do with the rest of it. Let's face it, your first 21 years were just the start of the building process of your life's future. You have dug the footers of your life's building blocks. Some of you may have done a better job than others in doing that, but it is what you do from this point on that will truly determine what your future looks like. Trust me on this. You see, I was just an average student. I wasn't the smartest guy in the class, but I had big dreams, and I understood to my core the value of hard work and competition. Hard work is something everyone likes to talk about in speeches. You hear many politicians say, if you work hard and do the right thing, anything is possible. That is true. But hard work is more than just talk. Hard work often requires doing what others won't do. Hard work may demand long days, late nights, and putting what's best for your future ahead of what may seem more fun or easiest for today. But one thing I've learned time and again over the years is that when you combine hard work with doing the right thing and dreaming big, truly anything is possible. After today, some of you may go directly into the workforce. Others may seek a higher degree. No matter what step is next for you or what you've done in days past, never forget that you can achieve anything if you put your mind and heart into it. I am proof of that. So let me share a few quick life lessons that I hope will help you along the way. Lesson 1, take responsibility for yourself. What you make of the rest of your life is up to you. Success, your education, your health, and your prosperity are all up to you. Take responsibility for it and take ownership of both your successes and your failures. And a lot of people may have helped you get where you are so far in life. Your parents, your family, your friends, and your teachers. Be thankful for them and appreciate what they have done for you to this point. But now is the time to pay them back by taking responsibility for yourself rather than relying on others. Lesson 2, do not fear failure. Success is not about avoiding failure or getting knocked down. It's about getting back up. At times in life, we will all fail. Those that succeed are those that get back up when they fail and refuse to quit. All of us who try will experience failure, but only those who have failed will value success. Many of the most important lessons I have learned in my life came from trying and failing, and it was the lessons that led me to success. Use any failure you may encounter in life to strengthen your resolve to do better next time. In other words, use your failures as the building blocks for future success. Lesson 3, seize your own future. Do not let it seize you. Life moves quickly, and if you don't set your own course, others will set it for you. There are plenty of distractions in your life's journey, but do not forget where you are. If you're heading to graduate school, establish for yourself what direction you want to take, and then take it. If you're going directly in the workforce, work hard, save money, and don't settle. In today's world, your first job will not be your last job. So make the most of each job opportunity you have, and it will lead to even greater success. Lesson 4, save your money. Considering the size of our country's debt, you may be weary of taking financial planning from a member of Congress. But, again, take my word for this. I was a successful businessman long before I ever decided to run for Congress. Since I was young, my grandfather taught me to set aside 50% of my paycheck into savings and spend only 25% of what I brought home. When I asked him, what do I do with the remaining 25%? He said, save that too. He was right. Save all you can today, and you will thank yourself later. Finally, never stop dreaming. Life will throw you curveballs. At times you will feel failure, and your goals may be out of reach, but your dreams will only die when you let them die. If you stay motivated, stay hungry, and keep dreaming, one day those dreams will become your reality. So let me tell you why I have so much faith in those 5 life lessons. When I graduated from college, I had my own dreams. I wanted to get a good job. I wanted to get married. I wanted to have a family, and I wanted to own my own business. As I said, I wasn't the smartest kid in the world. I didn't come from money, but I figured out what I wanted and went after it. I took responsibility for myself and left nothing to others. After failing several times, I learned from those failures, and then I stopped fearing failure. I forced myself to get back up every time. I set my own course, seized my own future, and never let anyone tell me what I could and could not do. I saved as much money as I could, and even in the lowest moments, I refused to let go of my dreams. Right after graduating from college, I got that good job. Less than 4 years after I graduated from college, I started my own business. My dreams were beginning to come true. I then got married and had a family. Over the next several years, I was blessed to turn one business into many. I was able to create jobs, employ thousands of people, and help those same employees build careers of their own and achieve their own dreams. I had the opportunity to serve in my community in a wide range of ways, from a firefighter to a mayor. And in 2010, I was elected to the United States Congress, something I never thought in a million years I could have a chance to do. But by dreaming big and working hard, anything is possible in America. And the privilege I have today of working in public service, doing my best to make people's lives easier, and keeping the American dream alive is one of my greatest honors of my life. And it was the lessons I mentioned above that helped me along the way. So here they are again. Take responsibility for yourself. Do not fear failure. Seize your own future. Do not let it seize you. Save your money and never, never stop dreaming. So in closing, I leave you with these words from Teddy Roosevelt that I hope have captured my message to you today far better than I could have on my own. It's not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short again and again, because there is no effort without error and shortcoming. But it does actually strive to do the deeds, who knows great enthusiasm, the great devotions, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at the best knows at the end of triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, and so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat. Congratulations, class of 2016. Now it's time to get to work.